The last SD card got corrupted, so just checking to see if this one's working. Riding gear is getting set up. I don't even know why I'm shooting, but yeah, working. Good stuff. Happy birthday to me. What a sad thing to say. Decent company to be honest. बड़े ऑप्शन हो रहे हैं. ओजे राइटला व्हाइट स्क्रैम्बलर आपलाच. The genesis behind this ride essentially happened when I realized that my birthday, the 1st of March, was falling on a Sunday. Now Sunday is ride day, so the probability of my friends being free for a new and experimental ride was quite high. Now Shubhan had recently gone for a ride with Prachit. The two of them and a couple of others had gone for a new ride, new roads, and they had a lot of fun, but it was very taxing, but it sounded super adventurous, so I really wanted to do something like that. So pretty much as soon as they were back, I said, listen man, my birthday is on a Sunday, we should do something similar but not quite as extreme, because those guys reached home at 9 p.m. and I don't want to tire out anybody else or myself in that manner. So I said, let's do something sub 300, but we can do new roads, we can try new places that we haven't been to, and we can just kind of wing it from there. So basically, in terms of people and bikes, there were 7 people. There was me with my KTM 390 Adventure, Ishan and Shubhan both with Triumph Scrambler 400Xs, Suyog has a Royal Enfield Himalayan, that's the new 450, KV on his Pulsar NS200, Sid on his Duke 390, and Tanishq with his Dominar 400. Now, as you can see, 4 of these bikes can go off-road to various degrees. The remaining 3, they're not built for it. Obviously, you can go off-road on any bike. But we weren't anticipating the roads to be as bad as they were. That's why the other 3 agreed so readily. Although we had declared that these were all new roads and we weren't entirely sure how they were going to be. The approximate direction was basically north of Pune, and we went till Lonavala, and then there was a weird right turn which I'd never actually taken before. I actually didn't know there was a right turn there, and then everything suddenly became rural. The roads kind of just stopped, and we had a lot of fun because the KTM I hadn't really used on bad roads or in absence of roads at all since I got it. I'd used it for like highway runs a lot and on broken surfaces here and there. But here I could actually really play with the suspension settings. I could stand up, straddle it nicely, and just kind of get a grip of what the motorcycle was for. So when I saw bad roads and lots of dust and variation in terrain, I got quite excited, and it was really fun being able to use the KTM for what it's for. Now I'm fully aware I'm still just scratching the surface of what this bike is able to achieve, but it was a great start nonetheless. Now, although we knew that these were new roads, we weren't ready for just how in the middle of nowhere everything was. A lot of these roads weren't there at all, and some of them had essentially been ripped up to create proper roads. Now the point is that we had some food with us and all of us had water bottles, but for the first 4.5, 5 hours we couldn't find a single place where we could stop and eat because there was just nothing around us. The scenery was nice, the dusty roads and the trees and the rocks around us, they were very Serengeti, but we did need food after a point. So when we did finally find some place, we were very relieved.
Stop numero uno.
हा आहे का? असे स्टॉप्स कसे शोधतो बाबा? लाईक तू टाकलं काय मॅप्स मध्ये? भाऊ मी कुठल्या मोमेंटला व्हिडिओ सुरू करतो?
काय झालं?
बाबर बालक लावाय समजत नाहीये. Hello.
After the stop, I could see some decent roads ahead, but also foresaw some broken roads as well. So what I did was I maximized the suspension settings, so I set them to full compression, full preload at both ends, because I thought I can fully utilize the suspension now. I can see the maximum travel, I can actually use it somewhere where it can be used properly. But then guess what, for the next hour and a half, the roads were actually really good and I was just bouncing around the place for no reason at all. And I didn't want to really stop because I didn't want to stop the momentum of the group because we had a lot of ground to cover and we did not know how the roads ahead were going to be. So at the next stop, I did stiffen it up a little bit. Then I did some more micro adjusting later on when the roads kind of got a little bit annoying after a point. Because we had really bad terrain in the beginning, then we had like pretty decent 7 on 10 terrain after that. But then afterwards, the road was neither good nor bad, so the off-road bikes were confused and the road bikes were also confused. Like, it was just supremely irritating, and there I did a little bit of micro adjusting to stop the bouncing around too much. And I finally got the bike in sort of a happy place with regards to suspension. But yes, I am glad I bought the Adventure S over the X. This is a very nice feature to have. I'm still learning to use it, but certainly glad that I have it and that I can probably exploit its potential better in the future as I learn off-roading properly. It doesn't move. The axle got smooth because we're okay. आम्ही तो फेवरेट केले होतो माझा फेवरेट आहे. So I think we are a little more qualified to be doing this road because only 3 of us here. So the KTM, we have Shubhan Scrambler and Suyog on the Himalayan, and we are considerably ahead of the others. Special shout out to KV for very nearly keeping up on the NS, fucking insane. Oh, they're here. honestly, after a point, the vast heat and the ride that just didn't seem to be ending, and the irritatingly bad roads, they got a lot. Like, those of us who are on off-road ready bikes, we were relatively okay, but then those of us who were on road bikes, they were getting through almost as fast as the rest of us. Or again, completely down to the suspension, but it was getting too much. Their backs were suffering, the sun was out, it was getting intense. So when we finally did hit the highway, everybody was hugely relieved and everybody was very hungry as well. So we stopped at the first place we saw, which was McDonald's, and we ate like pigs, honestly. But all things considered, this was a super memorable ride. I really do want to do such rides in the future where we don't know what to expect, where we explore places, parts of the country that we really haven't been to, and there's no sort of pointed location at the end where you can say, okay, I'm going here or I'm going there. You just kind of head out with the intention of exploring and seeing what's up. And I have the right bike for the job, and Shubhan is very enthusiastic about plotting new routes like this, which I'm super happy about, honestly. So I am glad this happened. Was it taxing? Was it challenging? 100%. Would I do it again? Also 100%. But predictable rides like Lonavala, Mahabaleshwar, Lavasa, call them what you want, those are nice because you know what's coming. People with road bikes know there's a good road, so they can be happier. But exploration, traveling the country, finding new places, I'm super excited about that, and I honestly can't wait to do more of it. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe. I'm gonna make more of these as I do them, and yeah, more content coming soon. How is this better? नुसतं दाबलं मी तर समोर बसलोय. मला कोणतरी सांगा फक्त निघालं की मला